Oh, ah, ah. This here? Yeah, it has been a while. Hello, Tyson. How's it going? We'll switch on over to this chat here. But hello, Tyson. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. But this is gonna be a very, very tired stream. It's like the middle of the night. Good, that's good. I don't plan on streaming very long, unfortunately. But hopefully this marks me returning back to streaming after like 2 weeks. Because what happened was I had a bunch of school projects that just suddenly came after me after break, and I was like, oh. And then they trampled all over me and left me in the garbage to rot. Which is to say that I have a midterm coming up and 3 projects are due. One was actually due a few moments ago. So that was so fun having to juggle all that. But yeah, I have to suffer an entire day without the internet. Oof. Ugh. Your cell phone tower explode or something? Did someone do like a little hyper stunt and like drive a skateboard into the telephone wires? That sucks. I feel like that's like one of the worst things. It's just like you come out of your house and then you see like the telephone wires all like destroyed and stuff because some idiot like ran a skateboard through it. Spectrum. Ah, that makes sense. That's definitely something they would do. I don't use Spectrum. I forget what we use actually, but I know it's not Spectrum. Spectrum has like such a wide. They took over a bunch of North America and stuff. Didn't they like take over all of Canada or something? I think. But like they're everywhere. You could probably just like go around North America and be like, hey, what service provider do you use? And I'm sure like half of them would say Spectrum or something. Cause isn't it like, they just have like reach everywhere, and that's like the reason why people use it. But like, it's not good, is it? I don't know. I've never used Spectrum though. But I don't think is there anything that comes with Spectrum if you get it? Because I know with some things, don't you get like HBO Max or whatever, or Disney Plus or something, or like a free iPhone? I can't remember. Free iPhone would be nice though. My iPhone's been like overheating recently. Whenever I play Reverse 1999, and it's like the only game I'll play on it. And I feel the back of my phone, and it's just like hot, and I'm just like, what? I could cook a hot pocket on the back of this phone. Like, what's happening? I don't understand why it's like so hot. But it's, yeah, I need to get a new phone though, because mine is just like destroying itself through the heat. It's like, oh hey, you wanna use me? Well, guess what? I'm the temperature of the inside of an oven now. It's like, oh, why? Because I also don't like 2 things. It's the light and the heat. And right now I have to stare at a really bright screen just so that it has like decent enough face tracking. But what you see when my eyes are closed is actually my eyes being closed. My eyes have been burning the last few while because I think I keep on getting chlorine in it from the shower. So just whenever I've been driving, I had to like close my right eye because like light keeps on messing with it or something. I don't know. I should probably go see a doctor about it, but like there's a bunch of things I should see a doctor about, and they're probably gonna kick me out, or because one time I went to a nurse's office, and I was scheduled for just one thing, but I had like 2 problems at the time. And they're like, well, because you only scheduled for like one of them, we can only check one of the 2 problems and not both of them at the same time. I'm just like, why? I made an appointment. Like, isn't this like a general nurse's station? Shouldn't you be able to like at least diagnose what the hell I have? And they're like, no, we can only check one. So I had them check my ankle, because I think it was my thumb and my ankle got fucked up, and I had them check my ankle because I need to walk more than I need to thumb. Oh no. After the internet turned back on, I was screaming victory. Oh, nice! I was so surprised I thought about sleeping to cool down, and I thought again. Yeah, you can survive without sleep for a few more hours. That's what I'm doing. I really should be sleeping, but like I have enough time to wake up tomorrow. Oh my god, this month has been so awful for me. I'm not gonna go into the details. I'll just say one of the 3 things. But my car got hit, so like I had to deal with that shit. I'm just like, why? Why would you hit my parked car? Why so rude? So that's just one of them. I won't bore all you guys with the down negative, pessimistic stuff. Yeah. But there's a lot happening. I'm just like, well. If I had a therapist, all the things I'd be telling them. I wanted to make a Scratch game, but I didn't know any code for the best features to go. Oh, I used to mess around with Scratch too. That's the one with the cat, right? The little jigsaws. You can, if you think hard enough, you could definitely pull off some complex stuff using simple coding. It would just take like a longer line of code, because that's what I used to do. I just made like semi-complex stuff with simple code, and then you can also look it up if you're willing to look through a walkthrough. Because I feel like that's like the basis of today's age. If you don't understand how to do like a job or like a set of chores or a hobby, you just look it up and go, oh, that makes sense. And then you like do it yourself and you're like, oh shit, I just realized this video is like 4 years old. Unreal doesn't look like that anymore. And now I need an Easter egg. Thanks much. Yeah. Toaster, hello! How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day or night, or evening or morning or night. Hopefully night, because I can't stand the morning. God. Ugh. Sunlight. Ugh. Makes me shiver just thinking about it. That or I'm cold. It's probably both, actually. On spring break? Nice! Spring break's so fun. Make sure you make the most of it. Play a lot of video games. That's what I did. I played so much Persona 3. Speaking of Persona 3, I on stream, right, I played Persona 3, and then off stream, I've continued Persona 3 because I just wanted to play it. I've been playing it on stream. Like, between all the schoolwork I have, I'm just like, alright, I've done a significant portion, I'll just load up some Persona 3 and play it. And I load up, and I'm just like, ah shit, 5 hours passed, and now it's 3 a.m. I'm like, well, here I am. Might as well bring some coffee or something. Or use force of will to stay up. Force of will to stay up, though, is so hard. Because, like, my bed's right over there, and I could just, like, jump over my trash can and land in it or something. My trash can's high, though. I'd probably end up knocking over every disgusting thing in there. Then I've actually, in the middle of my sleep, I've knocked over the trash can before. Because, like, I just woke up one time to, like, my arms outstretched, and my trash can just knocked over. with like a Gatorade bottle on the ground. I'm just like, what? Why did I do that? So I have to keep my trash can slightly away from. I have to keep everything slightly away from the bed because I keep on knocking things over. I keep on throwing things in my sleep. Your trash can next to your. Yeah, it's actually for some goddamn reason I've decided to put it next to my head. So I just have to hope that it doesn't smell bad, because the way my bed. So I'm at my computer right now, right? Obviously, I'm doing stuff. But so I have the bed to my right, and in between the computer and the bed is a trash can, because it's easier for me to throw stuff out. But then also like there's a wall to my left, so I can't put the trash can there. So I end up just having a trash can like next to my head. And I have a sensitive nose. There's a time when my mom was just like, we were at this restaurant, and my mom was like, "Oh, Chess, I have this, I smell something," and then she like pointed out like what it smelled like, and then like a few moments later she was like, "Oh, that's what I was smelling," and then she turned to me and she was like, "Chess, I think I got my sensitive smell from you," and I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't pass up. What? I literally have to get out of my bunk bed and throw away my trash 15. Oof, that's rough. See, I always just have a trash can in my room, and it's never too far away from the bed, in case like I blow my nose or I have to cut off parts of my feet or something like that. In the middle of the night, oof. Yeah. How many candy wrappers you throwing out in the middle of the night? Oh my god, when was the last time I had candy in like a wrapper? I think it was like a month or two ago, which is kind of sad actually. But I had a Toblerone last month or something. Because I bought it at the end of the month because I was like, I haven't had a Toblerone in a while. I wanna eat shark teeth or whatever. So I bought Toblerone and I ate it over the span of like a day and a half. That was pretty good actually. I should get more stuff. If you guys have never had whatchamacallits, eat a whatchamacallit. It tastes so good. It's the best. It's my opinion, which is obviously the most important opinion in the world. But you should definitely, if you can, get whatchamacallit. It's actually really hard to find whatchamacallits, because, like, they don't sell them in a lot of places. If you go to, like, a candy-centric store, then you'll be able to find them. But, yeah, the shop, yeah. Whatchamacallits are the best. If you go to, like, a store focused on candy, you might be able to find it. But I think there's a store in New York City that's like a Hershey's store or something that has it. Whatever brand owns whatchamacallits, they have it. And I got like 2 boxes of it. And then I left one of the boxes to like stale. And now it's like pretty bad. It's still in my room too at home. So I ate that before when I went to They used to have them in abundance before, but now they don't. They like kind of ran out for some reason. Like it's rare for some reason. They're good. Best chocolate bars. I would say best chocolate that's not a chocolate bar though for me would be a Ferrero Rocher, because like they're just little balls of like chunks of walnuts, peanuts, not peanuts, something. There's like nuts, crumbles of nuts on the chocolate shell or whatever, and then there's like the cream. It's not nougat. What about Whoopers? The thing about Whoopers is I like to eat them, but after eating like 20, you kind of get like bored of them. That's like 20 in a row, right? You know, the next day you're refreshed. You can eat like 20 more Whoppers. Yep. But like, after eating 20 in a row, I'm just kind of like, why do I have like 30 more? Like, why? I genuinely thought about putting them in a cereal and just eating them or like putting them in milk and eating them like a cereal. Oh, you just got a Lego today? Oh, which Lego set did you get? Was there a Marvel one? I like the Marvel ones. Boarding the Tantive 4. Tantive 4. Great, I lost one. You lost a Lego set? That's so sad. Wait, I want to look up boarding the Tantive 4. Boarding the Tantive 4 Lego. Is it Star Wars? It's so bright. It's hard to see. Oh, okay, I see. It's the Darth Vader scene where he goes and like force chokes everyone, right? No, a Lego minifigure. Oh, that's sad. I used to have like a bucket of Legos. We gave them to my cousins though, but I had a bucket of Legos and it was so annoying because like whatever Lego piece you wanted to find, you just couldn't find. So whenever I dug in the bucket, I would just like figure out all the, because we used to like, we made the sets, and then because we didn't have space, we would like take them apart and put them in a bucket. So I was thinking of some fun fan art. Ooh, that sounds fun. Fun fan art. I was gonna be a mission, you would be the rabbit in the hat. I would be the rabbit in the hat. I've got the ears for it too. You would like pull them and then the ears would come off, and then there'd be like more ears that sprout from my head, and I'd end up having like 4 to 6 ears randomly. And you guys be like, what's happening? I'll be like, it's not rabbits multiplying, it's my ears. And you can pluck them off like little petal. I have no idea. What am I tying out? I'm not a flower. Sorry, I made a face just now at myself. You guys, I kind of want my mom to be more expressive and be like, just like a look of concern looking at myself, and I'll be like, that is kind of concerning. Why did I think of that? I was thinking you poking out of the hat or leaping in there. Ooh. I like both of them. I feel like both of them would be good. It could be like a comic. First part, me sticking my head out of the bucket, right, or out of the hat. And it's like you could have it right now. What you're seeing with like the big mouth scarf or whatever. I have no idea what that's called, but that's like the hat, right? And then my actual head is me. I'm just like, oh, I jump up. Is it track? I'm gonna have to try that. That's okay. You can draw on a piece of paper. That's how I started out. Because, for like the longest time, I would just bring sketchbooks to high school, and I'll just draw stuff. And while they weren't good drawings, I still drew stuff, and it was pretty fun. Sometimes you can get attention from some people by like drawing in the hallway, and they'll like peek at it and be like, "Oh, that's good," but in your heart, you're like, "Yeah, it's good, but it's not the best." That's how I was. I was like, it's not the best. I can do better. So I have to draw something and take a picture of it. Yeah! Just came up with the best idea. Ooh, what's the idea? Yeah, I would always just draw something and take a picture of it. And that's how I would like show people, like friends and stuff. Be like, oh look how I made. And they're like, oh, Chess Ire again. I'll point a flashlight at the paper and it'll be like spotlight for Cat the Magician. That is a good idea. That is a really good idea. See, we need more thinking like that, because that's good. The spotlight? Oh. I approve. Good idea. Just make sure you get a flashlight. My flashlight ran out of battery recently. So the only thing it's useful for is just like throwing, I guess. Like if I want to like turn on the light switch, I'll throw it at the light switch before I realize that my light switch doesn't do anything. because I have no lights in my room. I have lights in my bathroom, but I have no lights in this room. So it's the only thing lighting it up would be like sunlight if it's daytime, or my computer light, like right now. That's like the only thing lighting up my room, and it's kind of scary sometimes. Do you guys ever like? Well, I know I'm an adult, but like sometimes there's just like really dark parts of the room, like behind the wardrobe and shit, where I just like look over there sometimes. I'm just like, I really hope there's not something looking back at me, because that would freak me out. Like in Mortuary Assistant, I've never played it, but I've seen a lot of playthroughs of it, and the scares are so good because it's just like a thing looking at you, and you're like, oh, and then when you like look at it, it just like crawls away. I sound crazy right now, but I'm playing a Christmas system. Ooh, that's not crazy. I think having a Christmas list starting at the beginning of the year would be great, because that means everything you remember is there on a piece of paper. Make sure you take a picture though. Or, well, I guess not on a piece of paper. You can also put notes on your phone. That's what I would do. Thank God, it's getting bent over right now. Oh, be careful. I get that feeling. Oh my God, when I got this model, my bank account was just like, why did you do this? I'm just like, my bad. Most times when my computer is dead, when I go to school, I just sit in a corner somewhere that I'm alone at, and either sit there until the bell or just draw. I did the same. I used to either read or draw. I think both are actually good ways to pass the time, because reading, you would become more learned, and drawing, you become a better artist. I think I definitely used to do both. If you can come to school with dead computer dams. This is much. Yeah. I would always just charge my computer, like at the end of every day. I would like come back home, put it in the charger, wake up, take it off the charger, put it in the backpack. Oh my God, in college it's so nice, because there's some days when I go to class and I just don't even have a backpack, and it's so nice, because I'm just like, there's nothing holding me down. And then there's other days where it's just like, yo, I'll put a textbook in here, yo, I'll put my laptop in here. It'll be like 50 fucking pounds just weighing me down. I'll be like, this is the worst decision of my life. I don't even need this textbook. Or better yet, to the classroom door and sit there until the bell rings to be the first one to come out. What are you doing that? That one is good. I like that one. Because I would always just sit next to the... I would always be... In most of my classes, I was always the first one out of the class. Because we only had like a few minutes to change classes, so I'd be like, okay, I gotta go. It's time. We're racing. And I would just speed walk down the hallway, avoiding everyone, and get to class in like 2 minutes. And 2 minutes left to spare. I would also listen to music between each class, and it's just like literally the span of 1 or 1.5 songs that could be played. I'm so excited for high school because kids feeling more devious for more hilarious memories. The fallen hoop incident. Damn, did someone do a dunk and just like grab onto the hoop and they fell with it? I don't think that... Oh my God. At my high school, I think, there was this group of people that would like play basketball, and then one time they like dunked and they grabbed the hoop, and then the glass just shattered. I'll tell you this story before. I'm tired. But I think I know what you're talking about. It's the one with the Isn't it the one with the hoop falling down? That's why it's called the fallen hoop incident? No? I make music at school whenever I have free time. Interests me, always doing something. I can imagine. Well, I can't really because I don't really make music, but I can imagine that it takes up time though. Yeah, oh my god, there's some things that just take up time, and I kind of wish it wouldn't take up time because I just want to do it. Like playing video games. Playing video games takes up so much time sometimes. I wish it didn't, just so I could keep on playing more video games. That's a shame. Because like Persona 3 takes up so much time. Like every playthrough, I need at least like 2 hours of free time just to start playing it. It was done. Did you? Oh my god, that one. Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I will say though, high school, don't get too devious. If you get caught, then it goes on your permanent record. I've never had anything on my permanent record before, but I came close. It wasn't my fault though. But there's this person who like sent me down to the guidance counselor's office. And my mom got really angry at them, or at the school, because it legitimately wasn't my fault. And I was like, damn. School, you're fucked now. You're in hot water. Yeah, nicer people. We'll find high school. Well, okay, here's the thing though, with high school. Yes, there's people who are nicer, but there's also more people who are assholes. So you gotta be careful about who you're like associating with. If you carry on friends, or I couldn't carry on friends from middle school to high school because I moved. But if you carry on friends and they're like actually good people, stay friends with them. And definitely like, if you can, be friends with like nice people. You know, the assholes you can ignore, because who cares what they do, right? They'll get in trouble themselves, and then they'll call themselves out and, you know, get suspended. But like, you know, associate with the good people, and then you're fine. And then also associate with the smart kids so they can give you their homework. I was one of the... Was I one of the smart kids? I think I was one of the dumb kids in science, but one of the smart kids in everything else. Because I always get straight A's in English. And in, English and math. History was rough with B's and A's. And then science just fucked me up with B's and C's. I heard someone got jumped in the bathroom from a high school friend. Oh my god. Bring a bathroom buddy, everyone. Oh, it's just like Boy Scouts. Have a bathroom buddy. Go to the bathroom with someone else. Bro, going in a bathroom in Boy Scouts, and it's like the latrine is outside. That's scary as shit. Just opening your tent in the middle of the woods when it's nighttime and you have to go piss. That's so scary. Just like piss in a bottle at that point. The bathrooms have a 70% chance of being smoked up. That is actually true. They actually closed down the bathrooms during lunchtime for my high school, or like for one of the years when I was in high school, because there'd always be people smoking weed in there, and it was illegal too. We had some police officers show up and like arrest people. That was kind of funny. But you go to the bathroom and it's like people just smoking in there, talking about random sex stuff. And I'm just like, I just want to take a piss and wash my hands, man. Come on. Oh, you gotta be careful, because there's some weirdos who show up in the bathroom too. Because in fencing, there's someone who got the superlative, which is like the most likely to. That's like what a superlative is, right? And so it's like, so I wrote superlative for this kid because it was accurate. It was most likely to find you in the bathroom and say hi, because he found me in the bathroom 6 times and said hi to me. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, why are you in the bathroom with me? You show up to the bathroom after I enter, then you say hi to me? Like, I'll say hi to you in the hallway. I don't want to say hi to you in the fucking bathroom when I'm taking a piss. I mean, Jesus. Is there a low percentage of people? going to college. I feel like it's I feel like it's low compared to like the average amount of like if you look at the general amount of people in the world, it's pretty low. If you look at the general amount of Americans, it's like middle ground, still lowish, 39%. Yeah, it's like roughly that. Um, if you go to college though, which I highly recommend, but if you guys go to college, then it's especially like a public college, then it's like a lot of people. Cause I know there's a lot for mine. I don't know. There's a lot. It also depends on like what kind of studying your college does. Alright, because some colleges are really hard to get into. Like Ivy League colleges like Harvard, MIT, Yale, or whatever. Those are hard to get into, I think. Probably. Have you ever been scared to do something, then you do it and you love it? Yeah, fencing. Like, actually, like, who would have guessed? Being scared of being stabbed legally? That's pretty scary. But no, fencing is totally worth it. I came back from fencing today. It's so fun. I have a swollen finger. Unrelated. Fencing's really fun. I get to just mess around and do like random moves from video games. I play Tekken 8 just to learn some moves to use in fencing, and I use them, and I feel so happy that like I get the point on someone when doing some bullshit fighting game move. And I think it's hilarious. There's like times when I'll just do like random stances from Avatar: The Last Airbender with like water bending and earth bending, and like it's useful. I think fencing's fun. The conditioning though sucks because how they did it in college, who cares what you? Because we do casual fencing, but in high school, it was a lot of conditioning, and so we had to go up and down stairs and shit. We had to run around the school. That one was the worst. Oh my god. We had to do wall sits while everyone introduced themselves and said why they wanted to join fencing, and half the people were like, I just want to stab someone. It's like, yeah, that's fair. You know, that's what fencing is. But like, did we have to say that 39 times and just do wall sits the entire time? No. And then we did planks. Ugh. But the actual fencing portion, that's fun. Highly recommend it. Yeah. Archery. I feel like archery's not really scary though. But archery is definitely a good one. Definitely scary if someone points a bow and arrow at you, because I remember my brother doing that. He like fully drew it back, aimed at my stomach. The only time my life flashed before my eyes, I was just like, huh? I turned to him. He had the bow and arrow drawn all the way back, just aimed right at my stomach, and I was just like, I like froze, because I was like, what if I move and then he just lets go? You know, he was like 2 feet away from my stomach. I'm just like nearly shitting myself, and then my parents are like yelling at him from the window. They're like, "What are you doing? You idiot! Stop drawing a bow and arrow at another person. Like, why would you do that? You shouldn't do that. That's scary." But yeah, that is scary. Because like what ended up as a result from that was now every time that there's like an object that could potentially kill me, that's just like pointed at my fucking face, within like a certain radius of me, then it'll always remind me of that one moment. And it kind of sucks, but like, I don't know, I don't feel like it's trauma. I just feel like it's just like something that happened that's kind of fucked up. I guess, is that the definition of trauma? I don't know. But like, because recently, when I had my mask off for fencing, someone just like pointed the blade right at my face, and it was like just a few, like less than a foot away from my eyes, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Don't do that." And then, I think a few weeks ago, one of my coworkers was like pulling a joke. I can't remember what the joke was, but they like took the knife from the sink and pointed it at me. I'm like, oh my dude, you're like within 2 feet of me. Don't do that. Like, why are you doing that? Why point a kitchen knife at someone? I mean, that's not a very good joke. I don't know. Kind of freaks me out though. I don't know. I don't think there's been many other times. There's a time when someone like turned around when they were like near me, and then their blade like went up and like scraped across my face and like scraped up between my eyes and my glasses, and I was just like, all right, well, don't do that. That's a horrible thing to do. So I grabbed their blade and I just like took it off my face. I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna fly. There's a time when there's this person I didn't like in high school who we were fencing and stuff, and I think it was I had the lead 2-1, and then he lunged at me, and I was still new at fencing, so like I retreated backwards, and then he hit his nuts on my knee and fell to the ground rolling in pain. And it was like, Chess, it's your win, please. I was like, all right, neat. That was a fun time. He was also an idiot, even though he was a year older than me. He was also so annoying because he would brag about being so good at fencing. He was not. I'm actually pretty decent in fencing, I would say. Because I remember one time, and it's unfortunate that I got a little defensive about it, but like, there's a time in the sword reveal stream where someone like insulted my fencing skill, and I took that personally because like I feel like I do a good job in fence. Because like if you're insulting my fencing skill, you're insulting like 80 people in my club because I can beat 80 of those people. Like, because there's only like 2 people who I can't beat on a regular basis, and one of them doesn't even show up. So that makes me the second best of that blade group. But like the rest of the people are just like, they're kind of just like there, and they acknowledge that they're not as good as me, but they're working on it, and I'm very proud of them for doing that. Because like a lot of people don't understand, like even if there's such a huge gap, you could still work on it to like beat that person. And I think that's a very good trait to have. Like, I acknowledge that you're better than me, but I'm gonna surpass you to fuck you up. Maybe not like fuck you up, but like, you know, it's like, oh, you have better grades than me. Well, I'm gonna beat that and get first place. You know, that's a great mindset to have. I kinda wish I had that mindset, actually. I kind of do for art, but I don't have it for much else. I really should. Because there's a lot of things I want to do. Because I want to obviously do 3D stuff. So 3D stuff is fucking me up right now. But I need to get better at 3D stuff. And then obviously 3D, 2D, and writing. Writing's a fun one. Because I used to write in high school because I had just moved, and it was like one of the few things that was like an outlet of like okay, this is gonna sound super edgy, but it was like one of the few things that was like an outlet to my loneliness, because I was like, oh, woe is me, I'm so alone. Oh, I'm so edgy, let me write about this. I mean, I obviously wouldn't write about school, you know, that shit's boring, but I would write about other stuff. I think it was a good facet, though. Definitely a better facet than, like, mugging people in the bathrooms. Because who the fuck does that? That's just rude. Like, you know, someone's taking a piss, you pull out, like, a stick and you start beating them? Why do you do that? Like, I don't know. Oh, Connor, hello! How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day or night or evening or morning or wherever you're having. Hopefully night, because nighttime is obviously better than the daytime. Yeah, I don't know. Nighttime's just a lot better, because, like, there's less people in general, and it feels a lot better. It's okay? Oh. Well, hopefully it gets better than okay. Hopefully you somehow get, like, $1 million from the lottery tomorrow. I wish. Oh, it'd be so nice to be. Oh, I just realized too, my YouTube studio. Let me move it up. There we go. I was like looking at my ears and I was like, it's getting cut off for some reason. Like, do I have like little nubbles? You guys should absolutely. There's a graphic novel called Bone, which is about these little funny creatures. It's like Phone Bone, Smiley Bone, and Phony Bone, and they like travel this desert and reach this like foresty area that has like actual humans. Where were you the past 2 weeks? I was doing school stuff. But it's about like these three weird cartoon creatures go to like this world with humans and rat creatures, and the rat creatures are so weird. I highly recommend reading it. It was such a fun read. It's for kids, but like it's also dark because a bunch of people die and stuff. And like it was good. It's a good series. Highly recommend Bone. They had like a spin-off, or like they had like a sequel to it with like their kids or something, but like I never bothered reading that. I don't know, it seemed more boring to me. Cause like, what about King Ratnik or something? I don't know, I forget what he's called. Rat King? I don't know. He looked like a T-Rex but rat. He was a cool guy. He lost a tongue though, I think. I think he actually did lose a tongue to a cat. Cause like, oh what? A cat got your tongue, and the cat, like the big mountain lion's just holding the guy's tongue. Really weird. Then there's also like the pestilence lady or something. I don't know. It was a weird but fun series. I highly recommend that one. Goodbye, slaying that guy goes people. Good luck. You got this. Good night. Hope you have good dreams. Yeah, I've been having weird dreams. There was a dream I had recently that was like I was at a DC convention. It's like, oh, good luck. I was at a DC convention or something, and for some reason the environment was made out of Legos, and the Hulk was next to me, and we were just chucking things at like banners and stuff to like get points. And then I went up to a booth with the Joker, and he gave me 4 cake pops for free, and I just had to pay like for the 1 cake pop. So I got like 5 cake pops for like $4, and it was kind of worth it. It was like, I don't remember how they tasted though. Actually, do I even remember tastes from dreams? I don't know. That's like a weird concept. Is it like, what if I ate like a grilled cheese sandwich in my dream? What if I ate something that I had no idea what the taste was? Like, what if I ate like dragon meat? What would that taste like in my dream? Would it just taste like chicken? I've never eaten a reptile before. I think there was a time when I was like forced to eat part of a frog leg or something that was cooked, and my mom was like, oh, it tastes just like chicken. It does not taste just like chicken. Oh no. Stick with the main foods. That's beef, chicken, pork, the occasional lamb sometimes. Not a really big fan of lamb though, personally. But chicken and beef, that's good. And I don't know why my model messed up like that. Sorry, moving my foot around. But oh my god, burgers are so good. And like, just like breaded chicken. Bread chicken and mac and cheese is so good. I made that a lot in high school. I also, there was a time when I made tonkatsu, kantatsu, whichever one is the breaded pork cutlets over rice, because I used to make them sometimes, and they're pretty good. I like them. You gotta make sure you get the sauce though, because if you don't get the sauce, it's not the same. But I remember there used to be this place by my grandma's where we used to get like the pork cutlets with like a whole buttload of rice and like shredded cabbage, and it was really good. Yeah. But, you know, can't get it anymore. A shame. Yeah. My god. How have I been talking for 47 minutes? I'm gonna like lose my voice. I was about to say I'm gonna lose my mind after this. I might as well just lose my mind because like I feel like at some point it's not gonna return. But I have stuff to do midday, so I should be fine. Oh, actually. I'm like going kind of insane because I keep on looking at chat and I keep on feeling like it scrolls, but it's not scrolling. It's like, cause about a year ago is when I stayed up for like 38 hours, and at the 30-hour mark I saw sand cats, and let me tell you, that was not a pleasant experience. Because I don't know, I guess if you just stay up, you just start seeing things in your peripheral vision. And there'd just be like lumps of sand in my peripheral vision that was reminiscent of cats. So I always just call them sand cats, and they were always in front of my roommate's doors. Or like on the edges of my roommate, like either side of the roommate's doors. And I would just look at them in my peripheral vision, and I'd be like, what the? It's just like a lump of sand over there. And they never moved or anything, which is good, because that would be freaky. Okay, there's this one time though that there's like this purple blob. I was so scared. There's like this purple blob in the pantry. I just looked down on the ground and I was like, what the hell is even that? Is that like a dog or a bear or something? It was just a purple blob of like pixelation. I rubbed my eyes and it was gone, and I'm like, man, I need to get more sleep, because that was at a time when I only got like an average of 3 hours of sleep per night, which was awful. But that's how my schedule was, because it was school schedule plus other stuff really fucks you over sometimes, especially when you quote unquote get to choose your schedule, but then in reality all the classes you're required to take are just like at set times, and then you have this really fucked up schedule that has like a 5-hour break in between everything, or like you go to campus for like 10 hours straight. God, I remember having to go to class for like 10 hours. That sucked. I only had like an hour in between for food, and that was like at 11, or no, that was at 10 a.m. So that wasn't even like lunchtime. So the only thing I ate was like dinner that day, because I don't normally eat breakfast. I stopped eating breakfast like in high school, because I used to think like, what the fuck was even the point? Like, it's because my parents wouldn't eat breakfast. I'd be like, why? I'm not gonna eat breakfast. I used to in middle school though, I used to eat saltines for breakfast. Let me tell you, one of those days I accidentally threw up on the bus. Because I think I just didn't drink water for so long. I haven't drank water in a while. Remember, drink water. Water is useful. But oh yeah, saltines are so good. And oyster crack. I need to get more oyster crackers. Because there's this one time I was bribed to go to a fencing tournament because they're like, oh, I'll get you oyster crackers. And I was like, okay, give me oyster crackers. You're eating spaghetti? Spaghetti's so nice. Is there any meatballs? I could go for spaghetti and meatballs right now. With Parmesan cheese on it. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, have you ever had like the big meatballs that you have to like cut using a knife? Those are so good. Sausages so good too. Spaghetti. Ah. My family used to make orzo with was it like marinara sauce and sausages and like a whole lot of cheese, and it's so good. Like orzo is one of the best types of pasta. It looks like rice, tastes like pasta, eats like pasta. Add in pasta ingredients. Pasta is just good in general. Like, I don't know, what's my least favorite pasta type? Because bow ties are good. Spaghetti's good. Linguini's good. Orzo's good. Do I like rotini? I don't know. Rotini has its times, has its moments. Shells also has its moments. I can't really think of a bad type of pot. Like, I mean, you know, gluten-free pasta, kind of weird. But, you know, that's, you know, not made for me. That's why I eat a lot of bread. Is there any weird type of pasta? I don't know. Things that make you believe they taste like something else. Oh my god. That's like the whole idea behind Fruit Loops. They all taste the same even though they're colored differently. Why do they all taste the same? They shouldn't taste the same. It makes no sense. And it's Tide Pods. Don't be eating Tide Pods. Look, they may look colorful, but like, would you stick a poisonous tree frog in your mouth? I literally had a conversation with a coworker today about if there was a flavor that was like, so if there was just like a flavor of something that was poison tree frog colored, would you eat it? What if it was called jungle toad flavor? Would you eat that? Like, you would have to be insane to eat that. It looks so yummy. So, Tide Pods might look yummy. Don't lick. Awful. They're also poisonous. Don't eat them. Oh yeah, there's so many things that look colorful that people want to eat for some reason. I don't understand. Like, when I was a child, I never wanted to just put random colorful things in my mouth. Because I was just like, why? Play-Doh. It's too fucking salty. Why would you eat that? I don't know, and you like combine all the Play-Doh colors and then they turn into brown. It's like, do I want to be eating shit? No. Like, that's just how in Honey Nut Cheerios, I don't taste the nuts. Well, do Honey Nut Cheerios... Okay, well, don't say that. But like, I don't think they have any like peanuts or walnuts or whatever. Right? That's just like the name of it, isn't it? There's like an iteration that's like honey bunches of oats or something. Doesn't that have peanuts or walnuts or something? Tree nuts? I don't know, there's some cereal out there that has nuts in it. I have no idea which fucking one though, and whichever one, I wouldn't bother. I go for the classic Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That shit's good. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Crave if you eat it fast enough. If Crave is too soggy, it's kind of gross. Captain Crunch is pretty good. If it gets too soggy, it's also kind of gross. That's why I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes, actually, if it gets too soggy, it's kind of good. I feel like most cereals, if it gets too soggy, it's really gross. Like the only exception to that is like the frosted Wheaty Bits or something. I forget what it's like, a rectangle disgusting wheat thing with some frosted coating on it. That's the only one that tastes better when it's like soggy. Because then you don't have to focus on like chewing through the grain of it. You just get to eat the sugar. Frosted. Yeah, it's the here, I'll look it up. Wheat rectangle cereal. Frosted mini wheats. That's what it's called. Fucking hate those. Jesus Christ. They're awful. They taste horrendous. Reminds me of Frosted Flakes. You didn't know Frosted Flakes are good though. That's the thing. No, Frosted mini wheats though are horrible. Like, my mom used to get them for us, and it was just like, ew. Why would you subject us to eating this shit? Bad side of Frosted Flakes? No, what's a bad side of Frosted? Is it that when it gets soggy, it just turns into one big ball of sludge? That's the downside for me. There's so many cereals where you just have to eat it, like, right when it touches the milk. It takes like 2 seconds to eat it before it turns soggy. Yeah, but that's because it's so thin. That's why I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch better. Because like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's like hardly ever gonna let you down unless you let it like rot in the milk for an hour. That's a lie, like 10 minutes. But like even then, you can eat cereal in 10 minutes. I can eat cereal in 5 minutes. You know, give me 1 scoop of cereal, I eat that in 2 seconds. You know? Is there even a cereal that tastes better without the milk? If there is, I don't want it. I may be lactose intolerant. You gotta get me some milk. The whole milk, none of that fucking extra shit that they like take away from it or whatever. What? What does skim milk take away? Do they take away the skim? Then there's also the fat-free milk, the almond milk, but they just take away the milk and turn it into almond juice. I don't like almond milk. It's kind of bad. Soy milk too. Soy milk is silky, but it's like weird to drink, in my opinion. I just like regular milk. Like out of all the different types, I've never had goat milk actually. I've had goat cheese. That shit's bitter. Like why would you want goat cheese? I don't know. It's kind of like eating blue cheese. It's weird. Like, it's good in certain situations, but the majority of situations, why would you eat goat cheese? What about Pops? I have no idea. Oh, Pops! Are those the yellow ones that look like potatoes? Those ones are good. Pop cereal is just like eating corn cereal. Pops was good. Pops is good. Gotta eat with milk though. Otherwise, Pops is just weird. Because I've had Pops and I've had I've had Pops and Cheerios by themselves in like a baggie when I went to school. I did not appreciate that. I kind of thought about just buying a milk carton and putting it in the bag. But I decided against it because I didn't have any spoons. Which reminds me, now that I'm in college, whenever I get to like the end of a cereal box, I just take the bag out and then pour milk directly in it, and I just scoop it out of the bag. And that might be disgusting to some people, but like it means that I don't have to waste time washing dishes, so that I can instead waste time playing video games. That's the fun way of thinking. Oh my god, I was stretching, oh. I twisted a muscle. It's bad. My body is like actually breaking apart. I like the part where I take the rest of one cereal and pour another kind of cereal into it and eat it. That is good. Cause there's I like doing that with Crave and Captain Crunch because they look like they could go together, and they kind of do. They get soggy at the same time though. But I guess sogginess at the same time means that they could be eaten together, right? No, yes. Let's have some cinnamon toast crunch next to me actually, because for some reason I forgot to put it in the pantry, so it's been next to me. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it though. My milk went bad, so I need to throw that out. I can buy more milk tomorrow. It's whatever. I literally mixed Cheerios and Captain Crunch. Those seem like those would be a good combo. I agree with that combo. I don't know. I feel like the only ones that wouldn't be a good combo are like the all natural, like whole wheat, super nutritious kinds of shit. That does sound good. But like the stuff that's like boring and bland, like oats or whatever, I don't know what it's called. Oats cereal. That would just be horrible to eat. And it is, because like I've had it before and it's just so bland. Or if you just get like, instead of frosted mini wheats, if you just got regular mini wheats. Why do you just get mini wheats? That's like that's like cutting down a stalk of wheat and putting it in milk. It'd be horrible. There's actually a time when I got a splinter from a thing of like a wheat crop for some reason, and I was just like, what the hell? And it was in my skin, and I was like, the fuck? I've gotten a wheat splinter, multiple wooden splinters, multiple metal splinters. I've gotten a cat hair splinters. Like what the hell is even that? I've gotten 2 cat fur splinters. I've gotten some cactus splinters because as a child I just grabbed a cactus one time that my aunt had. I was fucking stupid, I guess. I wouldn't say it's a splinter, but like there's just like from cutting your nails, sometimes the nails get like chucked far away, and then I accidentally stepped on a nail and then it went in my foot. It was horrible. Don't want to relive those days. When I was with Chess, I put on her shoes one time and I got splinter immediately. I'm like, the fuck? You gave your shoes, they attacked me. Why? Chess will be back soon though. I think Chess will be streaming within the next few days. Chess has been tired, just as B. We both been tired. Sleepy cats, tired cats. Very tired. Very tiring, actually. I was actually thinking, so, cause my model wasn't reacting, I just decided to wave my hand like I'm swatting away a bug. Ooh, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. At some point, I should probably get a 2.0 model, but I'll figure that out later when I actually accomplish more things. I think is when I'll get it, because I feel like I haven't accomplished too much. And I'll try and accomplish more, and then 2.0 model, new outfit. I was actually surprised because like my current outfit has like the only thing as skin you can see for me is just my face. Like there's nothing else that has my skin. And so I'm thinking, what if in the 2.0 model there's even less? I think that'd be so fun. Like, and then I just like, it's like the one thing that was like, ever since I learned the weakness of my flesh, I replaced it with machine or whatever. Do you know about Rice Krispies? I do know about Rice Krispies. I feel like if someone doesn't know about Rice Krispies, then they've never had a good childhood. You know? I mean, okay, personally, they used to be good for me. Like, they used to taste good. But I just kind of stopped liking marshmallows over the years. I don't know why. Like, s'mores are fine, but like, regular eating a marshmallow is just kind of... It's not my jam for some reason. I'd rather eat jam with chocolate and graham crackers, actually. That sounds kind of good. I should buy some jam, chocolate, and graham crackers. That would taste pretty good. Like, you heat it up. Like an oven or something. Not microwave. Microwave would make it weird. Like an oven. Don't make it crispy. That tastes good. Yeah. You can just make Rice Krispies yourself, can't you? By like melting a marshmallow and taking the Rice Krispie poppily bits, poppers. I forget what those are called. And then just like you stir it together. Because I think I've done that before. And we made like chocolate versions by like melting in chocolate, and it was okay. What's a real snack though? As like a child, was Uncrustables. That was fucking good. I'd be like, "Hey mother, can I please get an Uncrustable? Please, I'm starving, mother." My mom would be like, "Why the fuck do you want an Uncrustable?" I don't know, they were good though. Like we would have them in the freezer though for some reason, and so we'd pull them out, and I just couldn't wait to eat them. Like I couldn't wait to thaw them out first, so I would just like start biting into that shit and just like eating it, even though the jam and peanut butter was like ice. And like I ended up finishing it by the time it started to slightly thaw. I don't know. I think I did the same with Eggos, but I feel like Eggos are it's like more acceptable to do that. So I don't know. Oh fuck! I'm yawning so much. Am I this tired right now? That's insane. I guess that just means that all the stuff I've done today, it's coming back to me, you guys. It's all coming back to haunt me, dragging me to sleep. Ugh, like it's so hard to even just like open my eyes right now, and that's not because my eyes are burning to the light. They're actually not for some reason. But yeah, you know what I think everyone should watch? Doctor Who. This is a completely separate tangent now. I've recently watched the Doctor Who specials. Okay, I'll be honest. 9th Doctor? Okay. 10th and 11th Doctor. That was fucking peak Doctor Who. That shit was good. You absolutely watch that shit. That was fucking nice. I personally like the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith, who's my favorite. But with the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi, I kind of fell off. Like, it wasn't bad, but like wasn't as interesting. So I kind of fell off. And I tried rewatching it during the 13th Doctor's run, and the writing was like atrocious. Because what happened was like, oh no! Or, like the Doctor was like, oh no, you shouldn't be shooting the spiders to kill, or you shouldn't be shooting the man-eating spiders because that'll kill them, right? What you should do instead is lock them in a room to suffocate them until they die. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why are you suffocating spiders instead of just insta-killing? Like, what? Like, what kind of train of logic is that? And there's a bunch more stuff I like forgot about. There's like some dude with teeth on his face, and he has to like, for some reason he like tracks down humans and like hunts them as like a prize. But I feel like humans aren't really a prize. Cause I know the Predator did that, but the Predator went after like, the Predator also goes after xenomorphs, and xenomorphs are so much more of a prize to defeat than humans. I mean, unless you're going going to like take out Arnold. You're not gonna be able to do that. Yeah, suffocating spiders. They have necks. Well, if a regular spider has a neck, then I'm sure the giant spiders have necks. No? Spiders don't have neck. I feel like they don't have a neck. They just have like a ball joint or something that like allows them to rotate their heads, like a swivel or something. I don't know. I've never looked too much into spider anatomy to figure that out, though. Can they have necks? It'd be really creepy if a spider had a neck, though, and it like kind of twisted around like a snapping turtle or something and just looked at you. That would be freaky. Oh my god. Isn't there a Lovecraftian creature that resembles that? It's like a bug with a long neck. I don't know. Definitely sounds Lovecraftian. Yeah, there's oh my god, there's so many dumb things that happen in the 13th Doctor's run. And like the dialogue was so stiff. Because it was like the Doctor had to go and tell everyone, yeah, I'm a social introvert. I don't know how to talk to people. It's like, why would you say that instead of like, you know, fumbling your words or something? Like, show, don't tell, man. Come on. I don't know, they like never understood that for some reason. So I was like, okay, well, I'm giving up hope on that one. But with the Doctor Who's special, with the 14th Doctor, who's the returning David Tennant who played the 10th Doctor, he wasn't bad. You know, the first episode sucked ass, but you know, the next two episodes with him in it were pretty good. Cause like the special episode, because these are on what, Disney Plus or something. The special episode number 2 actually had pretty good suspenseful story writing. And I'm just like, wow, the writing actually got good because they switched back to the original writer. Isn't that crazy? It's like good writers can make good stories. I mean, obviously it had like some bad parts to it. We won't explain that in too much detail. But like, man, it was so... If you guys haven't, you should absolutely watch Doctor Who. All the way up until the modern point, just so you can see how weird, like how bad weird it got. And like episode 3 was like, of the special was spoilers. But episode 3, I won't go into too much of spoiling, but like episode 3 was just like kind of the 14th Doctor had him switching over to the 15th Doctor, like as a regeneration. But the way they did it was so unexpectedly dumb, in my opinion, because they never mentioned anything of what happened before that. Like, they kind of led up to it, but not really at all. And it was just really dumb how they did it. I don't know. The main villain of the 3rd episode, though, was really good. Like the Toy Mayor. Like, imagine just going around and just like being able to fuck with people by being like, by just like imagining that you're just like teleporting through space and you're just like dancing with people and throwing them into walls. Like, wouldn't that be so fun? Like, you're dancing to flamenco and then suddenly like that person just gets chucked into a wall and they're like, oh, what happened? And then like you tap random people's heads and then they turn into balloons and then their head is just screaming in a balloon forever. Horrifying. Wouldn't that be interesting? Because you'd essentially be like a god of like insane people. You just, I don't know. I feel like if I had that power, that would be pretty fun. Like, would I use it to mess up the entire human race? No, probably not. Because, you know, humans make pretty good stuff like video games. But like, would I want to just like teleport around and mess with someone? Like, teleport around, untie someone's shoe, like leave? I think that'd be funny. Just like pick one person a day to just like fuck with. Just like minor thing, like put a pebble in their shoe, tie their shoes together while they're mid-walk. Like, what? How did that happen? No, like, put on Gorilla Glue on their chair. Just think of all the possibilities you could do. That'd be fun. Then the fourth episode of the Doctor Who special. The fourth episode of the Doctor Who special was actually good. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting it, but it was actually good. I liked it. Like, it wasn't the best thing, but it was pretty good. Definitely better writing. Especially if you guys haven't heard it, listen to the Goblin song. That shit's so funny. Because it's just about these goblins singing about how they're going to eat a baby. It's weird, but like, it's kind of funny. And the baby doesn't die, you know, the baby gets saved. Obviously, it's Doctor Who. You know, well, there's probably going to be, you know, deaths, but it's not going to be like a child or a baby. So, or animals, I think. I don't think most animals die in Doctor Who. I think most of the animals live. I think. I don't know. I feel like there's also just not a lot of animals in Doctor Who. Oh, you guys ever watch Guardians of the Galaxy and you see Cosmo, the Russian space dog? We need more Cosmo. Cosmo was a fun little dog in this Marvel Cinematic Universe. We need more Cosmo. Because I feel like that'd just be more fun to watch. Just like this dog that's just walking around, speaking English in a Russian accent and just like moving shit with their mind. That would be a fun mini-series. Marvel, get on that. But yeah, no, it's getting late. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, Toaster. Thank you, Connor, for joining me on this short journey. I actually went double the time I expected I would, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Will I be streaming again soon? Hopefully. I don't know. Bye. Have a good week. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good week. Have a good second week after this week. That's important too. Cause like, what if you have a good week, then it immediately turns bad? That would suck. Always have a good week after a week. Bye. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Life lesson of the day. If a man-eating spider tries to get you, just pull out a shotgun and like face that spider head on. That's what Frodo should have done in Lord of the Rings. Bye. Or crossbow. I feel like your crossbow would work too. Good job, Connor, but I'm ending the stream. Bye-bye. Sorry. That was kind of unfortunate timing. Bye-bye. Hope you have a good day and week. Good second week.